Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you the latest updates that were released to the game a couple of days ago, I think on Sunday or Monday. As far as I know, these are only available on Android right now. I'm not sure about iOS yet. So getting to the first one, they finally added donation logs. So what you can do is go into your clan HQ and you can see how many troops a person has donated and received. The red is what a person has donated, and the green ones are the person has received. So basically, you can keep track of whether a person has been active or whether they're just receiving troops and not donating, and take care of your clan that way. Moving on to the next one, they basically announced a couple of new air bombs. So one is an airship, and the other is an air torpedo. There isn't much information on what they do exactly, but I'm guessing they might do area damage, or maybe they're just attacking single units at a time. But judging by the cost, the air bomb is probably less damaging than the torpedo, which is about 60,000. I don't know if you guys are going to be using that at 60,000 for a single bomb. So do leave your comments on whether you like that or not. Personally, I think it's a little too expensive for me to be using at this time, so I'm not sure I'm going to be using them after this first tryout. So hopefully, when I get attacked, maybe I'll give you guys a video showing you how these bombs work and how much damage they probably do, and also whether they're just attacking a single unit or if they do area damage. Moving on to the next one, it's basically they've announced HD graphics, but since I'm using an emulator on Windows PC, I don't have access to that for some reason. It doesn't show up in my settings. Maybe that'll be fixed in the future, but let's see. Another small update is basically they've just integrated the Facebook Friends, my.com games, and the wiki into a single button. Technically, it's just a shortcut to their official wiki page, but it's a good addition for new players who are still trying to figure out the game and basically try to get some help. So when you get to the page, you basically have all the information about the various units in the game, the defensive units, your army, and you can basically click on them and get more information on those. If you guys want to add to this, you can definitely go ahead and create your own account and drop in your 2 cents. Once you get into a unit's description, you can go ahead and check out the summary and basically what the unit or building does. This will give you a brief idea on the attack and the range of the unit and what kind of other units it can attack, whether it's a ground attack unit or an air attack unit. You can also go ahead and tweet your suggestions directly from this page to the developers, basically suggesting your changes and what you'd like to see in the game. So moving back to the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you one of the last updates that I can access at this point. There's a couple more about upgrade levels to the defenses, which I'll talk about later. So as you guys can see, they've added a bonus for the first victory of the day. You get twice as many ratings and trophies, as well as a 75,000 bonus, both in gold and oil. Do note that this is for the first victory of the day, not just the first battle, so you actually have to win the game in order to get this bonus. I think it's pretty neat. You can get twice as many trophies and resources if you're going for the clan tournament and diamonds. So as you can see in this base, basically you would have gotten 43. Instead you can get 86 trophies and 58 ratings, in addition to the 150,000 in extra resources if you win. I'm not gonna attack the space, so let's see if I can find a different one to show you guys these new bonuses. This looks like a good one to attack. It's got about 600,000 resources, which is just awesome. Looks like most of the resources should be in those resource collectors, the gold storages, and the oil collectors at the top. So looking at the base, we've got a couple of flame towers right at the top, a couple of mortars on either side. So I'm going to try to take those out first so I can start dropping in my spies and take care of the resources on this base. He did have a couple of gunners in the clan HQ, but I'm not too worried. I did bring a few pyros with me, so that should help me take care of those. I've noticed while playing the last couple of days, the pyros have been doing a pretty good job in taking care of the clan HQ units. So it's either those or riflemen that I usually prefer to do that. So while this is going on, you guys can see I've taken care of a good amount of resources. We have a lot of time left, so I'm not too worried about that. If I do beat the base and get 3 stars, I could have gotten 78 trophies and 52 ratings, which is great. But I'm mostly concerned about the resources on this base, which is great. While my troops are taking care of the rest of the resources on this base, I just wanted to take a quick minute to talk about some of the other new updates to the game. If you guys are higher levels, maybe Command Center 9, you can start going and upgrading yourself to a Command Center 10 and even get the new Jerichos, which look great. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to all the new updates to the game, so make sure to check them out. I personally really love the donation logs and the new bonuses, so that should be a big help to anyone who's farming. Alright, so getting back to this attack, we're pretty much done. I have a few troops left, but they won't be able to do any more damage. And I'm gonna end up leaving about 160,000 resources on the base. I'm not too worried about that. It was a great raid. I ended up with over 600,000. So that's awesome with the new bonus. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and do leave your comments below on what you guys think of these new updates and what you'd like to see next. See you guys in the next one.